Hey everybody, so I wanted to address a question that gets brought up a lot, a comment that a lot of people make, especially who don't know anything about markets, and they'll say, hey, trading stocks is like gambling, that's gambling. And so I wanted to talk today about gambling versus investing in stocks and how they're actually completely different. Basically, the definition of gambling is that the odds are stacked against you over the long run. So nobody actually wins long term in their lifetime by gambling. So this is really easy to see in casinos. They've already figured out with the games and the systems that they always have an edge over the gambler. They always have an edge. As long as you play lots and lots of times, the more times you play, the more it works for them. As long as you keep playing, you will definitely lose in the long run and they will win. This is why casinos are usually attached to hotels or own hotels, delicious food, free flights, all these goodies that they give you because they want to entice you to stay as long as possible, keep going to the ATM to draw out more money, tell yourself you're going to win this time, and that works in their favor. So their games have a slight edge, and they just need to get you to play it a lot. So that's something that you can never mathematically ever win at, regardless of whether you won a few times with a lucky streak. So truly, gambling is a game of luck. The only way to win at gambling is literally luck. Stocks, however, have an opposite thing going on. The odds are actually in our favor to invest. And if you don't believe that, go and pull up on the internet a stock chart of, let's say, the Standard & Poor, the S&P, or the Dow, or any for the past 30, 40, 50 years. If you would have invested at any of those times in the past and held those stocks until now, you would have made money. You would have made quite a bit of money. So anything that has an upward trend like this that allows me to get in at any point, even if it has ups and downs, I've already seen this momentum is in my favor. It's not a game of rolling a dice and just going in circles of winning and losing. This is actually an upward movement, and I can get along into this movement. So just looking at a chart historically tells us that the stock market is not a gamble. People do engage in risky gambling behavior in the markets. Hedge funds and individuals do really dumb things. They do things that are immoral in the markets. However, to be a successful trader, to be good at this, does not require any sort of gambling. As a matter of fact, it requires rules, it requires knowledge, it requires experience, and dedication. And that actually, again, will make us win over the long term. So I can actually come up with a system to improve myself, to get knowledge, to get experience, to become a good trader, and then over time I'm going with the trend and I'm making money. So not even close to gambling. I think what gets people with the gambling thing is they've seen movies and they see things in the news about people doing shady stuff in the markets. But as individual traders, we don't have to get anything close to gambling in order to be successful in the market. So that would be a lot to give as a reply to some of these people, and they probably would have stopped listening after the first minute if they got that far. But just for your own peace of conscience, for your own knowledge and improvement, there's nothing that has to do with gambling in stocks. And so I hope that helps, and I hope that establishes our first principle, which is that stocks are something that we definitely can become good at, but it's going to take a lot of work, and we've got to do it one step at a time. Hope that helps. Have a great day.